layers of fudgy chocolate brownies, homemade strawberry syrup, and cheesecake filling. These parfaits are the perfect, easy, make your head dessert. Start with the strawberries, as these are going to need a bit of time to sit. Remove the tops and cut them into quarters. You'll need a punnet, about 250 grams or around half a pound. If strawberries aren't in season where you live, you can substitute these with frozen. Just give them time to come up to room temperature before you use them. You could also use another type of fruit. A berry medley of raspberries, blueberries and strawberries would work really well. If you would like the full recipe for these cheesecake parfaits, it will be on my website, as well as the full measurements listed in the information box below. Place the strawberries into a small bowl and sprinkle over a few tablespoons of granulated sugar. Use a spoon to toss the strawberries in the sugar until they are all evenly coated. This process is called macerating. The sugar draws out the natural juices from the fruit, creating a type of sweet strawberry syrup that works perfectly with many desserts. Leave the strawberries for about 30 minutes for this process to take place, or until you're ready to make the parfaits. Overnight is fine. While you're waiting for the strawberries, get started on the cheesecake filling. I'm keeping this part quite plain as there is already so much flavour from the strawberries and brownies. In a small bowl, add the room temperature cream cheese. Just remove it from the fridge an hour or so before you need to use it. Use a spatula to give it a mix to soften. To the cream cheese, add a couple of tablespoons of icing sugar or powdered sugar to sweeten it up. I don't like adding too much sugar as the strawberries are already super sweet. A few tablespoons is about the perfect amount. Fold the sugar into the cream cheese until it is well combined and smooth. Switch to using a whisk and pour 3/4 of a cup of heavy whipping cream into the bowl with the cream cheese. Use the whisk to beat the ingredients together until the mixture starts to thicken. This should take less than a minute. You want it to be the consistency of softly whipped cream. I like to add the cream this way before it has been whipped, as you have much more control over the consistency of the cheesecake filling. The more you whisk, the thicker the mixture will get. Leave the cheesecake filling in the fridge until you're ready to make the parfaits. When you're ready to assemble the parfaits, start with the brownie base. I'm using brownies that I baked a few days before. You can get the recipe below or on my website. Take a few pieces. I like to use the edges as these are super chewy, and cut them into bite-sized pieces. Place the brownies into the bottom of a couple of glasses. This recipe is enough to make 2, but if you do want to make more, just double the recipe. If you don't have brownies, you can use store-bought or any other kind of cake-like baked goods. Top the brownies with some of the macerated strawberries. The syrup from the strawberries will sink into the brownies, making them super sweet and fudgy. Lastly, top with the cheesecake filling. You can serve these straight away or leave them in the fridge for a few hours. Let me know if you give them a try. I hope you enjoyed this recipe, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!